Welcome back, students. So yesterday we have done a quick revision about what we have studied in Zoom class, in live class. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is homologous series. Okay, so let's start writing the heading homologous series. See, homologous series basically होता क्या है? It is a series of carbon. I told you ना that carbon has unique ability to make number of carbon chains to form a bond with number of carbons. So there is a series of carbon atom. Okay, if I'll talk about alkanes, there is a series of carbon. If I'll talk about alkenes, there is also a series of carbon, and same for alkynes. So this is what we called homologous series. It is a group of organic compound having similar structure and similar chemical properties, and they just differ by the CH2 ग्रुप. ओके, वन जैसे आपका लाइन होता है ना, जैसे इफ़ आई से नंबर्स, इफ आई से 10 20 then 30 then 40 then 50 then 60, so all are like increasing by 10. All the numbers are increasing by 10, right? If I'll add 10 in 60, then it will become 70. So this is the same way in the homologous series. We have to just go on adding CH2 group. Okay, 40 plus CH2 group, 50 will be there. 50 plus CH2 group, 60 will be there. This is known as homologous series. Okay, now you have to write the heading of this, and in that you have to write the definition. A homologous series is a group of organic compounds having a similar structure and similar chemical properties, in which the successive compounds differ by CH2 group: alkane, alkene, alkyne. Now I will tell you what is the difference. Let's start with alkanes. Let's start with the smallest carbon, alkane, CH3. Next comes C2H, 2 to the 4, 5, 6, C2H6. Next comes C3H, 3 to the 6, and 2, 8. I told you na, general formula is CnH2n plus 2. This is the general formula for alkanes, right? Now, you can see that if I will add, sorry, this is CH4. This is what I was thinking, some mistake I have done. If I will add CH2 in CH4, in this one, if I'll add CH2, then what will become? C2H4 and 2, 6. You can see this is this species. Okay, and if I'll add here CH2, then what will become? C3H6 plus 2, 8, which is the third species. So you can understand that what is happening here. This is a homologous series. Alkanes are in the homologous series. If I'll go on adding CH2 group, if I'll add again CH2 in this CH3, C3H8 group, then what will form? C4H10 will form, which is the next series, C4H10. This is the next term in the homologous series, next number in the homologous series. So this is what we called as homologous series, okay, which differ by CH2 group. Similarly, in case of alkenes, alkenes have general formula CnH2n. So let's write CH. सबसे छोटा एल्कीन is C2. There is no C1. एक कार्बन में डबल बॉन्ड नहीं हो सकता है, because it can never form with hydrogen. एक कार्बन के साथ डबल बॉन्ड कौन बनाएगा? Who will make double bond with the carbon? Hydrogen? No, it is absolutely incorrect. So there must be presence of minimum two carbons for alkenes and alkynes. Okay, so C2H4, C3H6, C4H8, C5H10. Okay, now let's check whether it is a homologous series or not. Let's add CH2 group here, C3H6, which is the next series. Let's add again CH2 here. What will become? C4H8. This is the next one. Okay, and if I'll go on adding CH2 group, C5H10, what will become? C5H10. Getting this? So this is also a homologous series. And similarly, if I'll add CH2, then the next number will come. Similarly, alkynes are also homologous series. Let's write the general formula of alkynes, CnH2n minus 2. So it will become C2H, 2 to the 4 minus 2, C2H2, C3H4, 3 to the 6 minus 2, 4, C4H6, C5H8. Correct. So again, if I'll add CH3 here, what will become? CH2, sorry, CH2 here, then C3H4 will become. Similarly, if I add CH2 here, then what will become? C4H6 will become. So this is also, all these are homologous series. You don't need to write each and everything. Just just take this, write it in your notebook. A homologous series is a group of organic compounds having a similar structure and similar chemical properties in which successive compounds differ by CH2 group. Then alkanes and alkynes are their examples. Correct. Now, what are the characteristics of homologous series? What are their characteristics? What are their identities? See, all the chemical and physical properties remain same. All the chemical and physical properties in homologous series remain the same. Correct. Let's study from this point number 1. All members of homologous series share the general formula. First of all, they have the same general formula. See, I have seen this general formula. Alkanes ka the general formula. The general formula for alkanes is CnH2n. So all the series share the same formula. I have applied this formula on all the series. Correct. Similarly for alkenes and alkynes. Next is, each member of the series differ from preceding one by the addition of CH2 group, and just write CH2 group, nothing else. Third is, the physical properties of the members change gradually as the number of carbon atom increases. Physical properties increases. Correct? But they have same chemical properties. You can see here it is written similar structure and similar chemical properties. It is clearly written here. Similar structure and similar chemical properties. Their physical properties just changes as the number of carbon atoms increases. Correct? Now fourth point. What is the fourth point? Fourth point, members of homologous series have similar chemical properties. You have to write these equations also, like CH4 react with chlorine to give CH3Cl plus HCl. It is also reacting with chlorine to give C2H5 plus HCl. Correct? So they have same chemical properties. Fifth point, all the members of homologous series can be prepared by using some general method of preparation. Okay, for instance, if I have to make alcoholic group, this is alcoholic group. Okay, so I'll use aqueous KOH and alkyl halide and with boil with aqueous KOH and KOH will be formed. अच्छा, ये reactions हो कैसे रही हैं? How the reactions are going on? I'll tell you this. See, होता क्या? The reactions are very interesting. This is CH4 plus Cl2. Okay, now if I have to make CH4 plus Cl2. Okay, now what will happen? I can write this Cl2 like this also. So I have expanded this structure. Now what will happen? Any one of hydrogen will come with the chlorine, one chlorine. Okay, and HCl will be released. Here HCl will be released. You can see this. You see this. One hydrogen and one chlorine is being removed. HCl is released. The other chlorine will go in place of this hydrogen. And how will it form? H, and Cl. This is the way how to do the reactions. Okay. They have written in compact form. क्या बन गया ये? It will become CH3Cl. Got it? Similarly, in the second case, C2H6 plus Cl2. C2H6 plus Cl2. Again, any one of the hydrogen will react with this chlorine and will form bond. Correct? The rest of second chlorine will attack on the carbon. What will become? CH, CH, and HCl will be released. Correct? Now next is CH3 plus Br. CH3Br plus KOH. Aqueous KOH. You need to learn this aqueous, because if I will use alcoholic KOH, then it will be like totally different. Reaction will be totally different. Aqueous KOH is different. Alcoholic KOH is different. So you have to write it as aqueous KOH only. Okay, aqueous KOH has different properties. Alcoholic KOH has different properties. Okay, now what will happen, this potassium will react with this bromine, resulting the formation of KBr. This potassium will react with this bromine, resulting in the formation of KBr. Now what will happen, KBr is released, this OH group will attack here. Okay, CH and OH. This is alcoholic group. OH group is known as alcoholic group. I'll tell you in nomenclature what is this, what are all these groups. This is alcoholic group. You can say it as methanol. I'll tell you it later on. Okay. Similarly for C2H5 also. Okay. So you can see the general formula of these alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. No need of writing all these things. Alright. Now what is the significance of homologous series? What is the importance? You don't need to write it in your notebook. Just read it. See, the nature of any member of that family of compounds can be ascertained if the properties of the first few members of that series are known. See, if I don't know about the properties, the chemical properties of this one, propane. If I don't know propane or pentane, if I don't know the chemical properties of C3H8, okay, but I know the chemical properties of CH4, then I can like assume the properties. I can say that somehow this will also be the kind of same as CH4 is, right? So if I have no idea about the chemical properties of any other species of any homologous series, but I know the idea of first few members, the chemical properties of first few members, then I can find out the similar chemical properties of the rest of the species also, right? Next is, it helps to predict the properties of even those members of the series that are yet to be prepared. Okay, so it guides us, it helps us to predict the chemical properties of the species which we have to like make. अभी हमने बनाया नहीं है, we haven't even made, and we know the properties before making a particular chemical, a homologous member. Now, last is, knowledge of homologous series is useful for the systematic study of organic chemistry since it saves learning time. See, if I have to say make alkane of C12, okay, so how will we make C12? We will just directly see the formula. CnH2n plus 2, so it will be, हम 12 carbon, we are not able to make 12 carbon, हम 12 carbon बनाए, and then we will put all the hydrogens and then we will count what are the number of hydrogens and all. Instead we will just use this formula, C12H 24 plus 2 26. This is the general formula, so it saves our time. Homologous series, हमने CnH2n we have used the general formula. Basically it saves our times, it tells us the systematic study of organic compounds, how we study organic compounds systematically. Science is all a systematic studies of everything, like physics is about universe, and all the chemistry is about atomic level, atoms and molecules and all. Biology is about the study of living beings. So everything is about the systematic study, correct? Now see students, what is next? You have to do these in-text questions. You have to do these in-text questions, and each and every student have to do the in-text question. It is very easy. What are organic compounds? Carbon and its species, carbon and its compound are known as organic compound. What is vital force theory? Why it was discarded? So vital theory is basically states vital theory that कि ये जो होता है ये सिर्फ लिविंग बींग्स में होता है. द ऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स आर ओनली फॉर्म्ड इन लिविंग बींग्स एंड इट कैन नॉट बी प्रिपेयर्ड इन लेबोरेटरीज. सो इट इज़ टोटली अ रॉन्ग theory. It is totally discarded. And why it is discarded? Because we can see those materials in this universe which can be burnt into ashes contain carbon. For instance, plastic, which is a non-living thing, it, as we burn it, it turns into ashes, so it is again a non-living being. Next, organic chemistry plays a key role in walks of life discussed. This is a very theoretical answer, you will do it yourself. Carbon shows some unique properties, name them. Catenation, tetravalency. Explain tetravalency. Carbon has 4 valency, that is tetravalency. Catenation, the property of forming bond with number of not only with carbon but with other elements also, that is known as catenation. Write any four properties of organic compound that distinguish them from inorganic compound. See, what are the four properties? The first property, it is also very simple. The first is it can form covalent bond. Okay, inorganic cannot form covalent bond. Second, there must be a presence of carbon atom, है ना. Organic compound is all about carbon and its species. Third, generally organic compounds are soluble in organic compounds only, right. um, they are soluble in organic solvents only. And last, you can say that generally, see, plastic melts at a very low temperature even if you put it in the sun, so it can somehow like melt तो नहीं होगी, but yeah, kind of like flexibility उसके अंदर आ जाती है. So generally organic compounds have low melting and boiling point. There are number of differences between carbon organic compounds and inorganic compounds, number of differences, right. So this, see, I out of 13 questions I have done 6 questions in a minute. Okay, so rest are seriously very important. Why are organic compound studies as a separate branch of chemistry? Since it is very versatile. Okay, it has number of species inside the carbon in this organic compound. There are number of species, number of atoms, number of molecules, so we have to study it separately. What are hydrocarbons? Compounds formed between carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbon. Compare saturated and unsaturated. Saturated are singly bonded, unsaturated are doubly bonded and triply bonded. Give reason for the existence of large number of organic compound. Because carbon can form large number of compound because of its valency 4 valency है ना, so it can form covalent compound and it can form number of compounds, right. And it can form even double bond with triple bond with and most of the elements in this periodic table, like oxygen is there, sulfur is there, it can form bond with sulfur, nitrogen and many more, correct. Give at least one example in केस टू शो स्ट्रक्चर्स ऑफ आइसोमर सिंगल बॉन्ड कंपाउंड. कोई सा भी सिंगल बॉन्ड, डबल बॉन्ड एंड ट्रिपल बॉन्ड, मीथेन, इथेन, प्रोपेन, एनी वन. Okay, in the homologous series, from the homologous series you can state any one of it. Okay, next, name a compound of each type and draw. Cyclic with a single bond. So cyclic with a single bond कौन हो सकता है? This is cyclic with a single bond, correct. Next, साइक्लिक विद अ ट्रिपल बॉन्ड. तो कोई सा भी इसी में ही आप क्या कीजिए, ट्रिपल बॉन्ड लगा दीजिए. आई विल शो यू द एग्जांपल. इसी में ही जस्ट मेक एनीवेयर अ ट्रिपल बॉन्ड. ट्रिपल बॉन्ड लगा दिया. सो लेट्स फुलफिल द वैलेंसी 1 2 3 4. दिस कार्बन इज ऑल 4 ऑक्यूपाइड. दिस कार्बन 1 2 3 4 4 ऑक्यूपाइड. दिस कार्बन 1 2 3 4. दिस इज अ ट्रिपली बॉन्डेड साइक्लिक स्पीशीज. ओके, और कुछ भी लगा दीजिए, कुछ भी स्पीशी ले लीजिए इन विच देयर इज ट्रिपल बॉन्ड. कार्बन हैज एबिलिटी टू मेक एनी टाइप ऑफ बॉन्ड्स. ओके, गिव द नेम ऑफ वन मेंबर ऑफ ईच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग. सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन, अनसैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन. सो सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन में किसी एक का भी नेम, जस्ट राइट एनी नेम लाइक मीथेन, इथेन, प्रोपेन, ब्यूटेन, पेंटेन, हेक्सेन, हेप्टेन, ऑक्टेन, नेनोइन, डेकेन, any one of these name. And similarly for this triple bond also, here are the triple bonds, ethyne, propyne, butane. Next, define substitution and addition reaction. Give example of it. See, substitution and addition reaction अभी आया नहीं है, so I cannot tell you to do this. Substitution and addition reaction I'll explain it later on. Substitution and addition reaction, I think it must be where it is, alkenes. Yeah, it is here. Substitution and this reaction, you can see this is addition reaction is present here, so we cannot do this question right now. Okay, so you have to do all these questions in your notebook or in the book also. It would be like feasible in both the cases, but you have to do the answers yourself. All right, okay then, bye bye, take care.